Have I ever told you the story of how I manifested a scholarship for my yoga teacher training? So, okay, a few years ago, well, more than a few years ago now, I was in this place where I I was happy with things that were going on in my life, but I felt like I needed community. Even though I had a wonderful circle of friends and so much love for my family as well, I still felt like I wanted to be a part of a community of other like-minded people. But I wasn't exactly sure what that meant. So I started to look into different groups, meetups, and just different places where I might be able to meet some people with some similar interests. I even started looking up like the best places to live in your 30s as a single woman, and all this. So I was going into action, but the one thing I think that was really important here is that I was focusing on how I wanted to feel. What did I want out of this community? What was this feeling that I was missing? And so I really inquired within about that. So I was taking action, looking for ideas of communities to find, connecting with the feelings that I wanted to have once I had this community. And then seemingly out of nowhere, I got a call from one of my favorite yoga teachers, and she said, "We've got teacher training starting next week, and if you're in, I have $1,000 scholarship for you." So I got almost 50% off on my yoga teacher training. I had to decide within a couple of days because it was the following week, which last minute decision like that, it's not really like me, but I just felt that this was the universe responding to me in a certain way. And I didn't know it yet, but what happened is that I found this new community of myself. Even though I'd been practicing yoga for years and had friends that did yoga, I was not really part of a community of yoga teachers, yoga students, all of that. And this is where it happened. I found my Omis. And since then, I have now been a part of a couple of different yoga communities where I've met some of the most amazing people. And I share this story with you to tell you a little bit about the law of deliberate creation. So when we talk about the law of attraction, people sometimes are like, well, if the law of attraction was real, why would I have or not have XYZ? Because they think that they want it, right? But what happens is that we're so often focused on the thing that we don't want or that we don't have, that is what we get stuck with. So we don't manifest what we want. The law of deliberate creation tells you when you focus on what it is you want and when you add feeling to that, you begin to manifest it. So I was looking for a sense of community, a sense of belonging, and that showed up to me as yoga teacher training. And this coincides with your sacral chakra. I talk about how the laws and the chakras work together. So sacral chakra is your second chakra. This is your center of emotions and of going with the flow. And I truly think that because I was so focused on how I wanted to feel once I had this community, is that kind of strengthened and landed me where I was in this teacher training with some of my favorite teachers. And so I want to offer you a simple practice to help you connect with your emotions and to connect with what you want so that you can deliberately create what it is that you want. So there are 3 questions that I ask myself. How do I want to feel? Oh no, sorry, let me take a step back first. How do I feel right now? How do I want to feel? And what do I need to feel that way? Now, if you're still kind of learning to work with your emotions and really be in touch with them and you're like, I don't know how I feel or how I want to feel, or if that just kind of throws you off and you're more in your mind, another option, another set of questions to ask is, what do I want? How do I want to feel when I have it? And what do I need to create or get or receive whatever it is that you want? So try those out and use that to not only connect with what it is that you want, but to connect with what you want to feel. Because your feelings, those vibrations that you put out, are what help you attract what you receive. All right, I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.